everybody. It is Romania Black, and June is Pride Month here in the United States and globally, and I wanted to celebrate it on this channel, but I wasn't exactly sure how. If you've been on my channel, you've probably seen The Summer, which was a Patreon commission that definitely fits Pride Month, and there's been other series and things that I've been reading and watching on the channel this year that would definitely fit as well, but I wanted to do something that was kind of Pride specific, or at least themed around it somewhat. And then ZeroAntiZero, who is a patron over on Patreon, shared in the Discord this post, which is from Renta's BL and Yaoi manga store. It is Renta_Yaoi. That's their handle over on Twitter, which was this CitrusCon Discord shared game board that you could print and play. And it's been shared in the Discord, so if you're over on Patreon, you can see it in there. But it basically is like a start to finish. You roll a dice and you go through, and each square has something to do with BL, and then you get to the finish line. So everybody wins. So I'm excited. I wanted to do this and kind of just see what all happened, how it went. I don't have a pair of dice in my house, which I feel very shocked by. So I went online and have a little roll dice generator. And so we're going to be playing it and just see how it goes. So I'm going to pull it up here so that you all can see what it looks like. And then I'll be kind of zooming in on each square that I land on. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what we're going to get. So we are going to look here at the Renta BL game board and do that to help finish out the month of June on the channel. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, so I can sync it up. But yeah, so we have the starting line. I have not read these squares, by the way. The only square I have read is the one that says stop, pick from the following 2 routes, fluff and feral. That's gonna be a choice. So, but let's see. We're gonna roll the dice and just go through this just for funsies on the channel and see what we do. So I've got a 6-sided dice because I didn't want to get too far ahead. I wanted this game to last a little bit. So I have a traditional 6-sided dice, and so we're gonna roll this one and start with 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you usually read in digital or paper? Ooh, I would say with ooh, that's a hard question because I own a lot of BL, yaoi that is a print graphic novel that's most of them have been sent to me. I own a lot, but I would probably say I probably read more yaoi or BL in digital, probably. I've always been somebody that likes print content more than digital content, but there's only so much room, and digital content is really convenient. So I would say digital, but I would prefer print, but I would definitely say digital. Okay. Ooh, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you prefer bears, twinks, or somewhere in between? Ooh, okay. You all will have to comment down below. My type are tall. Well, I guess here's the thing. I'm attracted to tall. I say that, and then I've liked shorter men too. So it's weird. I feel like I'm attracted to tall, but then I don't know. I'm on the A spectrum, so physical attractiveness is not really, it's hard. I kind of like am I like the tall aesthetic. But I have liked men who are short, but I don't know if bear would be the description of it. I don't know. I'd probably say somewhere in between. Yeah, probably. I'm not a big facial hair person at all. I don't like facial hair. So I would probably be like, you can shave that. But who knows? Right? Okay. So that's a good question. That's a good one. Next we have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you like couples that get along or couples who bicker? Ooh, I'm not a girl that likes, I can do angst in small spoonfuls. Spoonfuls of angst. I would say get along because I feel like it also depends on the story. So for example, in the series Heaven Official's Blessing, the couple in that series, they do get along and they're able to kind of work like MXTX writes BL and Donmai, where it's kind of like it's really good when the 2 main characters get along because then they kind of work like a detective team and they can solve mysteries and things, and I really, really, really like that. I would say the only types that I like that bicker are when it leads to like a enemies to lovers. So if you start out with a couple that are enemies and they're like, you know, back and forth, but then it slowly leads them to getting along by the end of the series, then it's like, oh, okay, I like that. So I would say get along, but I can handle a couple that bickers. I'm fine with that. Okay, next, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's a BL subgenre that you wish was more popular? Ooh, a BL subgenre that you wish was more popular. I would definitely say crime thriller BL. One of the first that I ever reacted to on my channel was Fake, which are two like detectives who are in a relationship, and I love Fake so much. I reread it every year because it's just so good and it's so 90s and it's so wonderful. But I wish there was more like, I want men in suits solving crimes, but also making out on the side. I don't think that's hard to ask for. So I want more BL crime drama. I want that in my life. That would be my subgenre I would pick. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you could commission a BL mangaka to write your ideal BL, who would it be and why? Oh, okay. So you don't have to say exactly what the BL is. Just who would you commission? Oh, Zariah Ranmaru. I love Zariah Ranmaru's style. The way they draw bodies, the way they draw expressions, the way they draw romantic scenes. They are such, I've been a fan of their art style for so long. They're so detailed and it's beautiful. I would definitely say there's a lot of BL mangaka I love, but Zariah Ranmaru, I would definitely, if you could write these scenes and draw these characters for me, yes, please. So they're like my natural go-to, but there's so many good artists out there that it's really hard to pick, but I'm a big Zariah fan. They're one of the OGs that I've loved. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you watch BL anime? What's your favorite? Do I watch BL anime? Well, shameless plug, you can check out on my channel and see what all I'm watching. Oh, what is my favorite? Oh God, why would you ask such a terrifyingly hard question? Because it's like picking your favorite song or your favorite movie. It changes dramatically. That's really hard. That's really hard. Of course, if you look back on the shelf, Given is back there, Banana Fish is back there, Twittering Birds Never Fly is back there, the whole Engage, Catch Game, Sayonara Game, Catch World, that series is back there. I would have to say it's really hard to pick because I love them all so much, but I would say Daokyusei or Classmates was one of the very first that I got into, and I love Classmates so much. I have all of the manga for it. I love it. It's definitely Given, and some of the other series like Banana Fish and Given, they're much more dramatic and maybe more deep and in-depth, but there's something about Classmates where if I'm feeling bad, I will go get Classmates and read it and I will feel better. And it's like a comfort BL. I just love it. And it's not sunshine and rainbows by any means, but their relationship just makes me so happy. So I would say Classmates. Daokyusei is my safe answer. Oh, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you listen to BL drama CDs? Which is your favorite? Yeah, get in here. Okay, now I have not listened to as many BL drama series because most of them are in Japanese and I cannot understand Japanese. So if I do get any, I have to read along with the book. I have listened online to some drama CDs for Twittering Birds Never Fly, and those... I've listened to those, and I've listened to some for Zariah Ranmaru's works, like Coyote. Those are so good. The Twittering Birds Never Fly drama CDs are choice. They are so good. So yes, and the good thing is I have the manga, so I've like listened to it as I've read the chapters, which the timing's a little off, but when you get to the steamy scenes, you can kind of tell where they're at and follow along. All right. 1. Ooh. What's the first BL manga you ever read or watched? Oh, God. Oh, I gotta think back on this one. The first BL that I ever read or watched. Oh, man. On the channel, it would be Given or Banana Fish on the channel. would be it. So that would be those two. It's either Given or Banana Fish, which were around the same time. Ooh. But did I watch or read any before then? I feel like I watched a lot of series where there were maybe couples that weren't canon, but you could, they could be BL, like Ty and Matt and Digimon. You could do that, but an actual BL. Ooh, I would probably say it's either Banana Fish or Given. Honestly, probably that was like a legit one. I would say so. Now GL, a little bit earlier, but I would say probably either Banana Fish or Given were my first ones that I ever read or watched. Although I did see doujinshi of like Dragon Ball Z and of Digimon and stuff that had, non-canon BL couples before then. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we've made it to the stop. Pick from 2 following routes, fluff or feral. Now here's what I'm going to do, because I feel like I'm missing out if I only pick one. I'm going to choose one route and go to finish, and then we're going to reverse time. We're going to take a time machine, hot tub time machine, and go back and redo the other route, right? So that we get both. So I'm going to start with fluff. We're going to start fluffy and then go feral. So let's do the fluff one. 2. 1, 2. Childhood friends to lovers or enemies to lovers? Oh, despite what you all may think, because you're like, oh, Romania doesn't like angst, I am an enemies to lovers, do or die. I'm a ride or die enemies to lovers. Childhood friends is such a great trope, and I love it, but there's just something that's so satisfying about enemies to lovers. It's like they hate each other, but then circumstances make them work together, and then it's like the Master and Doctor Who. It's like Sherlock and Moriarty. It's just like you're rooting for them to like overcome their differences and realize they're not so different. But even if they are different, they're meant to be. It's just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love enemies to lovers. 3. 1, 2, 3. Recommend a fluffy BL that you've read lately. Oh, it's the one about tractors. You're like, what is she talking about? No, it's the tractor one. It is a webtoon. Tractor love BL. Love Tractor. Not far off. Love Tractor is it is about a city man that relocates, that goes into the countryside, and it is a Korean BL, I believe. It's a webtoon. Love Tractor is so adorable. It is so cute. I loved it. I was obsessed. I know I'm from the South. I'm from a rural area, so it was right up my alley, but it was so cute and it's so sweet. I read Love Tractor. It's a summer read. You got to do it now. All right. And then 1, 2. Describe your ideal BL as a fancy beverage. Ooh. By fancy beverage, are we talking like non-alcoholic or alcoholic? Here's the thing. If we were doing an alcoholic fancy beverage, I would say I would want it to be a BL that is a whiskey on the rocks with cherries. So it's going to have some sting to it. It's going to have some bite, but it's also going to have sweetness, and it's going to have to go down smooth. So that would be that. If it was a non-alcoholic beverage, then I would want it to be an iced coffee with caramel and lavender. So sweet with a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of acidity, but some sweetness and some just give it its flowers by the end. That would be it. Okay. And then we made it to the end on the fluffy ones. All right, so let's go back to feral and see what we get on feral. I'm a little bit scared. I'm a lot scared. Oh, I just got a 1. What's your favorite ridiculous BL sex trope? That's how we're starting it out. Oh, okay. Favorite ridiculous BL sex trope. What is a sex trope? Define how crazy we getting in ridiculous. There's a lot of terms here we've got to break down. Ridiculous, BL, sex. Okay. I'm trying to think of, my mind is going blank because it's like, okay, sexy time BL tropes. What would you want necessarily? My favorite. It's hard to pick when they say favorite. I'm like, I don't like a whole lot of ridiculous ones. I would say if we're gonna go that route, it'd probably be like Omegaverse. If we're gonna get into ridiculous town, and I would say that it would probably be like, ridiculous. I would say it would be like, I've read some haiku fan fiction. It's revealing. I've read some haiku fan fiction where it was like Omegaverse, and they like discovered their type, their second gender while they're in the middle of a game. And it's like then the alpha has to like, usually it's Omega when that happens, but then the alpha has to like protect them. So I guess that one. It's mainly just been haiku. So yeah, the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you feel about monster fucking? Feral or not kidding? You know what? I'm down. I'm down with it. Dragon BL. There's one that's Ignat, and Ignat. The Bride of Ignat is that one, and I've been reading it. It's just got 1 volume out so far. It's really good. But the main guy in it, he's a dragon man. He's not Trogdor, but he's a dragon man. And I'm kind of into it. I'm like, all right. And Rita's the guy that's been chosen as the bride and has to become a dragon to be with him. And I'm like, yeah. And all the other attempts have failed and those people have died. And so Rita's like, no, our love's going to overcome this. Read it. It's only 1 volume right now, but it's really, really good. And yeah, I guess I would have to say yes, because I'm into that. So sure, why not? I watched Beauty and the Beast when I was a kid, and that wasn't a BL, but there was potential monster fucking involved if things hadn't worked out for Belle, and I don't think she would have minded it. So, then we have 3. 1, 2, 3. This is our last one, unless we get a 1 the next go round. Do you prefer to see the full peen in your BL, or do you like it censored? No, here's the thing. I can't do lightsabers. No. The bars and the lightsabers, I'm a grown-ass woman. I know what a penis looks like. And if I didn't know what a penis looks like, you can look it up. I mean, they're kind of gross to look at. You're just like, there it is. But, I mean, I hate when they're censored because you know what it is. What? They're just censoring like a vein. They're censoring a vein or the tip of it. You already know. And it's not like they're censoring what it's doing. So you're just like, why don't just show the damn penis? Just show it. Show it in its peni glory. Just get it on out there. Come on now. Although I will say sometimes the lightsabers and stuff gets creative, especially with some like Asian BL, like Korean BL that I've read. But the ones that are the bad ones are like when they just blur it. It looks like a pixelated sim. And you're just like sim thing, and you're like, just show the peen. Show the damn peen. I don't know if I'm going to get 1 or not. Oh, we did! We got 1! So we got 1 more. Awesome. What's a BL that feels like it was tailor-made for your kinks? Ooh. What would it be that's tailor-made for my kinks? That's a BL that's already... that feels like it was tailor-made. Ooh. If I would say the kinkiest one that I've read so far is Twittering Birds Never Fly. I think that's the kinkiest one that I've read. Which I feel like that one is definitely tailor-made because it gets into some kind of potential trigger areas that you're like, this is pushing a line, but it always holds back and delicately rides that line very tastefully, and I appreciate that. And it gets into some like I'm not crazy extreme with the kinks, so that's probably about as kinky as I've gotten that I've been like, okay, cool. That's it's just spicy enough for me. It gets a little hardcore sometimes, but it's not like trashy hardcore. It fits the plot line, it fits the story. It doesn't feel like the pizza delivery porn where it's like, I've got a pizza, never mind. And so it just feels like it fits. It doesn't feel like a porno, right? Or a yaoi that doesn't have a plot, right? That was so much fun. Okay, well, I am going to create a YouTube post on my community post that will have this on there so you all can play with your friends. And then it's online in our Discord. And I know the moderators will probably maybe try to work out a game day where y'all on Discord can get together and play this. This is so much fun. And there's so many other ones that I didn't get a chance to do. So maybe I'll keep this around and every year we'll play a new game of the BL board game and see if I get different answers and different questions. Or, you know, maybe sometime a collaborator will want to work and we can do it together and play against each other. I don't know. That might be a lot of fun. Who knows? Diana Z, if you're doing nothing, we can always do this. This would be fun. But yeah, so anyway, I want to give a shout out to everybody over on Patreon, everybody on YouTube that has subscribed, that has liked videos, that have left comments, that have supported me on Patreon and been subscribers there. You all are amazing. I'm super excited for what's to come in the months after this month of June, but I hope that you all have had an amazing Pride Month, whatever avenue of Pride you are a part of, whether you're a member of that community or whether you are an ally. I hope that you've had a great month. Continue to be supportive, continue to love each other, and continue to know that you are not alone. There's always people out here that are supportive, and I am happy to hopefully talk about all the BL and GL elements in all of these shows, because let's be real, they're there. And if I see them, I'm going to call them out. So in that case, I hope you all have an amazing rest of June. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'm going to be back very soon, y'all, with some more reactions. Bye!